get dressed because John, our realtor, who's my friend, we're gonna go do a second house viewing, and we're gonna bring a home inspector with us just to take a look at some stuff in the basement that we're not totally sure about, but this is a house that we really want. I've been feeling so squirmy. We basically have to wait a week to put an offer in on the house. So it just feels like this next week is gonna be very anxiety inducing. I'm realizing that this whole home buying process is bringing up a lot of emotions for me. Like I think I'm just very sensitive. Every house that we look at that we really like, I immediately feel like it's my dream home. I imagine the next 20 years of my life in this home. I start thinking about all the renos I would do and where all of my furniture would go, and it's just kind of driving me insane. It's bringing up attachment style stuff, and yeah, I don't know if this will make a lot of sense, but people joke about how if you're into crafts or into knitting, some people are monogamous crafters and some people are not. Like you can have multiple crafts on the go, or you just have your one craft because you're a monogamous crafter. I am a monogamous crafter, and I feel like that is how I am behaving with all these homes that we're seeing. I see one house and I'm like, okay, this is the only one. This is the one that I want. I can't even think about how there could be a better one out there. It's like I find the one that I want and that's just it. I don't know what that says about me, but I kind of feel like I'm losing my mind. Anyway, I need to get dressed and I'll show you the house. I'll actually film it and you can see what it looks like. And then if I don't live in it, then whatever, but if I do, that'd be really nice. Okay, extremely simple outfit. This shirt, you guys have seen it, but it's really comfy. My dark jeans. I'll probably put on my hemp clogs just because they're comfy. And then this blue freezer jacket, because it's kind of cold outside. I have my emotional support, little coffee, and then my suede bag, and that's it. Okay, let's go and look at the house that I want.
Yeah, I just want to know how much we got to bid on it.
No. I have. Yeah.
Sleep.
Fair.
But work twice as hard.
Oh my god, I am
Me too.
Sell more houses.
Yeah.
doing my best.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just about to do some morning pages, my journaling for the day, but I look kind of crazy. I have a full face of makeup on because I'm going out later, so I just kind of wanted it to marinate on my face a little bit. I don't know if anybody else does that. But I'm wearing pajamas, long johns, slippers, a crew neck, and a wool sweater because the heat in my building hasn't been turned on yet, so it's really, really cold. It's getting turned on in the next couple of days, so I can handle it for now. And I have a little space heater, but it's a little chilly in kind of a cozy way. I'm just convincing myself that I don't hate it and that it's fine. But yeah, just gonna do some journaling, and then I've also been taking notes on this book, The Monk by Matthew Lewis, because it was written in the 18th century, so it's a little hard to keep up with sometimes, just the language I find I have to focus on, and I've been making lists of the new characters that come up in the story just so I can keep track of who's who. And then I've just started reading Art Monsters. So I'm gonna be taking notes on this because I like to do this series on TikTok where I just talk about nonfiction books or some fiction that I think could like make you more intelligent or just round out your worldview a little bit. So I'm gonna include this book in one of those videos probably in the next couple weeks. So I'm just making some notes so I have stuff to keep in mind for that video. What else? I'm trying to think of other reading updates. Oh, I've been listening to Piglet as an audiobook by Lottie Hazel. It's very, very good. I think for a long time I was feeling just a little tired of the storyline that we've been seeing for a while, kind of after my Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh came out. Kind of the like woman in her mid-20s who feels nihilistic and uncertain with what she's gonna do with her life. I have loved a lot of those books, and I completely just ate them all up for a long time, like Luster by Raven Leilani and Post Traumatic by, I actually can't remember the author of that one. Those kinds of books, I really love them, but then I think I just went a little overboard and I was reading too many of them. Piglet kind of follows similar themes, but I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm not quite finished. I think I have, let's see. Oh, I have 2 minutes left. Okay. So I'm done. I liked it a lot. I think the way that Lottie Hazel talks about food and bodies and being a woman with just like, it sounds like the character that she's writing about and Lottie herself just has like quite an athletic build. She's a taller woman that's a little bit more broad and just feels like she doesn't fit into a lot of the very feminine, like stereotypical feminine archetypes that she's trying to inhabit in her life is maybe how I would describe it. But I don't want to tell you anything more because I feel like anything else that I tell you is basically just going to be a spoiler. Very good book. I enjoyed it a lot. I was just going through some stacks of books that I haven't read, and I found this book, Negative Space by B.R. Yeager, and I bought this years ago. I'm pretty sure it's actually out of print. So when I bought it, the publishing company that prints this, they had to print this book specifically for me. I'm pretty sure I heard about it just from TikTok, and somebody said, I believe, that it was the scariest book they had ever read and it gave them terrible, terrible nightmares. Yeah, I got it and I think I was just reading other things and sort of forgot about it, but now I'm thinking this might be the perfect time of year to read it. I have no idea if it's any good. The writing might be terrible, so I'm gonna read a chapter, see how I feel about it, and if I don't like it, I'll just continue reading. I'm reading The Monk right now, and I'm also reading Art Monsters, so I already have those on the go. I am really curious about this, so let's just read a chapter and see what it's like. Okay, I'm back already because I got about 5 pages in and I just don't think the writing is very good. I found a few punctuation errors. I just don't think that I'm gonna finish that book. But I also feel like my brain can't really handle reading The Monk right now. I have to be quite focused while reading it. And I don't know that I want to read something educational, so I'm not going to read Art Monsters. I'm thinking maybe I'll start The Impusium by Olga Tokarczuk, because my aunt actually told me that it's really good. And it's a horror novel, so it'll still be fun to read at this time of year. I'm just drinking a little iced coffee. I actually made coffee ice cubes, which I just think is so genius. Why would you ever drink an iced coffee with just regular ice when you could use coffee ice cubes? My friends Robin and Raina are gonna come over in a little bit, and I think we're just gonna have a little productive evening. We're all gonna do our respective crafts and probably eat some snacks and drink some wine and yap. So that's what my night looks like. It's gonna be very nice. Somebody definitely dropped something upstairs. I'm going to a concert with some friends. It's the Jonathan Rickman concert. If you are into the Modern Lovers, then you would know who he is, but now he's old and kind of does country music, and he sang that song I was dancing in a lesbian bar. It's gonna be really fun, I think. I'm just drinking this little Nifty. It's like a vodka soda. It's yummy. It's peach and rose flavored. I feel like it just kind of smells perfumey, but I like it. I think it's yummy. I'm just gonna do my makeup. I finished my hair. I need to redo my eyebrows and maybe do some eyeshadow or something. I don't know, I kind of forget how to like get ready to go out at night because I haven't gone out in a while, but it was my friend Brett's birthday a few months ago. Actually, no, like a month ago. And all of our friends, we were kind of busy and just didn't really have time to do a birthday party thing for him. So tonight's kind of his birthday party. So we're gonna go over to his house before the show. I think I might use this paint pot. It's Taylor Gray from MAC. It's kind of an easy way to do an all over eye look. I went for a run today, which I haven't done in a really long time. Like I don't run, but I would like to start because in 2 weeks, John and Jeremy and I are all going to Europe. We're going to Ireland, Scotland, Copenhagen, Paris, and Oslo. We're going to a bunch of places in Ireland and a few places in Scotland. I can't actually remember which places right now, to be honest. But I wanted to start running a little bit just a few weeks before we leave so that while we're on the trip, I can also be going for runs and not feel like I'm totally completely out of shape or like my cardio is really bad, because I'm not gonna be able to do hot yoga 3 times a week or 4 times a week like I usually do when I'm at home. So getting into running. The run that I went on today was actually super nice. I ran down, there's a river trail that I took. It was beautiful. I will say after like 30 minutes, I was pretty done. That's about as long as I could run right now, but I would like to get to a point where I'm very comfortable running for an hour. That would be really nice. Maybe I'll do some contour just a little bit. I can hear Joey eating in the kitchen and her little teeth crunching on her food is so cute. Okay, this is what I'm wearing. Ah. Oh, that hurt. I'm wearing these little cropped dress pants. This top that I got in Mexico City. I think I'm gonna put this cuff on, even though it kind of pinches my arm hair, but I do like the way that it looks. I think I'll probably wear a pair of boots and then I'll have my green suede bag. And then it's just the jacket. I don't know what jacket to wear. I'm trying to choose between Fig Leaf and Debaser. I find that Fig Leaf lasts longer, so I think I'm gonna go with Fig Leaf. I've made a pretty big dent in Debaser. I've been wearing this a lot.
But I did get rid of it for you.
Self-conscious. When some kids came up and said, Jonathan, you want atmosphere for dancing? I said, yeah. They said they'd come with us. And so I was dancing on the theme park. I was dancing.